Can I hear myself? Yeah. Nice. Oh my god. Huge chunky boy. You're fast actually. Oh. I don't know where to go with this, you know? I have no idea where I want to go with this. Honestly, if I had to make a video about this, I have no idea where I would start. I just have nothing to say. My system is taking a shit ton of time running my cruncher now. Oh. Sadness. But yeah, hold on, I need to pull up the thing. Oh my god. I honestly, I don't know. I have no words. The 780 Ti was easier to talk about. This is much harder to talk about. Just starting how you got it and its OC features. How much? I do not want to talk about the price. Honestly, I'm not sure if I wanna tell AHOC that I'm disassembling the card. I think it would be awesome if some people like would experience this, but that would be me shilling my stream at the same time, so I don't want to do that. I don't want to shill my stream. I just want people to witness this because you don't see it very often. Actually, you don't see it at all. About how I got it, it's pretty weird. First, I got the 780 Ti in Japan, and I was pretty surprised it was actually even listed. So I went for that, and just a couple days later, this popped up on eBay, and it was in China. And at first, I was like, I was pretty skeptical about this, but I didn't hesitate and I bought it instantly. I made an offer to the guy, he accepted it, and basically I texted him that about the shipping and the payment, and then I asked him if he can actually send a couple more pictures of it, and he did. He messaged me 2 more pictures of the card, like this and like this. So that was the first surprise. That was the first surprise because I didn't actually believe he had this card. And that actually made me believe that he actually has this card. Say no more. LinkedIn AHOC. No, really? No. Oh my god. Can you please delete can you please delete the how do you call it? um how do you call the thing, you know what I mean? The thing below the link that opens up. Oh my god. That's embarrassing, man. That's pretty embarrassing. Oh my god. But thank you. Oh my god. I don't have the balls to do that. I really don't have the balls to do that. Embed. Okay, yeah, embed. I'm pretty lost here because this. So when he shipped it, I was pretty nervous about shipping because it was standard eBay shipping and it was 10 euros. The shipping was 10 euros. I was like skeptical, how is this gonna work out? And obviously 1 month passed and I was like, oh no, I'm not getting any messages, I'm not getting any mail. The tracking is stuck on 6th of August. Like, that was over a month ago. I was like, no, this is gonna take so long. And then the 780 surprised me at the start of the week. And I was like, okay, so things are actually going through. Nice, nice, nice. And then this comes along today. And I was completely like, the first 780 Ti first was insane. That was an insane surprise. This, just a couple of days later, I'm still shaking, man. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. And ever since I saw this, it was the first thing on my mind. Like, if I ever see this, I'm gonna grab it instantly. And it happened, and I can't believe it actually happened. Like, how can you expect this to pop up on eBay? Like, what the hell? In China with 10 euro shipping. Oh, that's insane. And honestly, I have no idea how I want to go through this. Do I want to first test it at stock? Do I want to just disassemble it and mount the water cooling on it? Because the water cooling is already ready. It's ready for this card and I can mount it instantly. But I think I want to test it at stock just to see the temps, just to get a screenshot, like a baseline screenshot. Oh my god, I'm spitting on it. So I guess we get a baseline screenshot. Also, yes, this switch, they say this is just a 100% fan speed switch. I tested it, and it's not just a 100% fan speed switch. It actually completely unleashes this card, like completely. If you if you have it off, it's gonna run at its stock power limit, so like 280 watts in GPU-Z. And then you press this, the fans go to 100%, and then you try to run Furmark, and the card shows it's running at 100 and what, 16 or 60 or something, like 100 and something watts in GPU-Z. And then I look at the power meter, and it's at 500 watts. So yes, this completely unleashes the card. And I have no idea how it works. I have no idea how it messes with the power readings of the card. But yeah, it actually skews the power readings of the card. It doesn't read the correct power. So you don't actually get correct power numbers in GPU-Z. That's kind of a shame. You would kind of enjoy like reading your correct power readings in GPU-Z, but I guess it's impossible with this. But yes, I guess first we make a test, we make a stock test, and then we disassemble it. It's gonna take like 5 minutes to test it. So let me just plug it in. Shunt mod on a switch. Yes, exactly. It's amazing. Amazing feature. Every card should have this. Shunt mod on a switch. Let's go. And this card actually gave me a heart attack, and I can talk about it. Hold on. Three 8-pin power connectors, man. There you go. There's your picture. I'm kind of sad this motherboard does not detect it as a Galax, because you get a custom logo if it detects a Galax BIOS. But I guess this is too extreme to have a Galax BIOS. Please, let's not talk about heart attacks. Okay, but I will talk about it regardless. So first I tested this in the Z590, and when I opened it, I opened it in this operating system. So it's my Windows 10 installation, my main one. Now I'm on my Z170 OC formula, and I ran like 3D Mark. I also checked if voltage control works on this, and I was just face palming at this. So this is actually the tool you can use for the card. But you get like minus 50 millivolts, right? And you get 0. And then you get to 100. Like, what kind of shit tool is this? Why do you give me plus 100 millivolts? Do you think I'm a joke? But I guess you get like 100 millivolts on VMEM, so like that's useful. Nice, thank you. And I run 3D Mark, and the instant it runs, it black screens. The instant it runs, it black screens. And I'm like, oh, no, don't tell me this card is not gonna run 3D. Don't just tell me like it's gonna run 2D. So that gave me a complete heart attack. I just couldn't. And I switched to my Z170 bench and benched it again, and that fixed it. So it actually can run 3D. I guess it was just something wrong with Z570 or Z590 and the installation. Is everything here? Everything is present? Yes. I wonder if this reads correctly. I'm just gonna keep this for measurements. Oh, actually I didn't check hardware monitor. What is hardware info, not monitor? What is hardware info? Do you think I'm a joke? Oh, you don't get... Ah, no, that's a shame. You don't get readings. Kinda sad. You just get power. You'd expect like VRM readings here, but there's none. I guess you could update it, but I think it's pretty up to date. I was just checking the card. Okay, let's start. Also, this is a squealing card. It squeals a lot. I was surprised. I was expecting it to be quiet, just like the 780 Ti. Actually, now it doesn't squeal. What's wrong with you? 300 and... Oh no, it actually does squeal. It still squeals. 352. I don't think we're at power limit. No, we're not. Yeah, we maxed out at 352, which is not too bad for a 980 Ti, especially a custom one. And I was, oh my god, I was so happy it runs 3D after the black screen. I actually thought it wasn't gonna make it. So yeah, disassembly in just a little bit. Also, Deepa, there are actually two versions of this GOC. There's actually a 16 phase version. And I saw it listed in China or Japan, or no, it was what's it called? Not New Zealand, but not exactly New Zealand, but Malaysia. It was listed in Malaysia, and it was actually the full 16 phase version. It wasn't the LN2, it was the GOC. The same cooler, the same shroud, the same backplate, everything the same, but 16 phases. Yes, I was surprised too. Oh no, it was actually max. Okay, do we grab Afterburner? Boom. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the stock. Actually, this is the stock. Hold on. I need this. And can I put it? Just barely. Just barely. My USB. And we need to create a new folder here. The 980 Ti HOF GOC. Firestrike 20007? 007, nice. Save. Cool. That's our reference. Do you think it's time for a... I don't have screenshot exe. I'm happy using this. I have no problem with this. Do you think it's time for the disassembly? I think it is. I guess one score is enough here. I can check this. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad actually. Okay. Also, yeah, if you run combustor, it completely like locks up to 280 watts. Do you have power here? Yes, actually 265. It spiked a little bit, but yeah, you get like power limited. But the interesting thing, look at this. The interesting thing is it says it's 450 watts. The BIOS, which I'm not sure what. It's not. It's not actually. What's the ASIC quality? Oof! That's terrible. Okay, let me read the chat while I shut this down. Oh, no, that thing was already sold. That thing was sold in like 2018 or something, or 2017. It was very, very long ago. Alright, let's get this disassembly going. Oh yeah. Here I am, once again. Oh no, it's Hynix. Yeah, sadly. I haven't touched any frequencies yet. I guess that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea. I should have tried at least something. If I recall, Tin said the KP guide clock core worse, really? Because of some memory controller behavior? Okay. You love that backplate? Yes. Everything is metal. And even the front shroud, it's metal. Alright, we got 6 screws, actually. I'm gonna break the seal, and I don't care about this seal. So let's go. Screws are all the same, so the length of the screws is the same. I can't pull off the backplate, but I can pull off the main cooler. Where do I put you? No, this is gonna be, it's probably not gonna be as difficult as the 780 Ti, but it's still gonna be difficult because we have thermal pads all over the place. So here, 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 even on the other side, you have like, this is for the capacitors. Like, why do you need a thermal pad on the capacitors? This is power stage. Okay, let's get this off. If I can grab it correctly. Oh, actually I can probably... It's moving. What about the other side? Oh yeah, it's moving slowly. Ooh. Oof, what the hell is that thermal paste? I did not expect that thermal paste. I guess it's good. It's good, but oh my god. Jesus. Can I pull this out? Okay, backside. We get a lot of gunk. Very high quality thermal pads. A little bit dusty. Got full coverage of everything. Yeah. This cooler will need a bath. Actually, a proper bath. Look at that. A layer. Okay, we move this away. So, yeah. Wait, I can actually show you this. It's the best part is it's 2 slot. It's not triple slot. That's insane. Okay, the main part. The main part, let's go. The main part of this thing. Here it is. Nasty. Nasty little thing. Only a 14 phase. I wonder how it's all wired, because you can see the power planes actually end here, and you can't actually see where they go. They're not like routed anywhere. Okay, so this cap is a little bit sad. Not sure if you can see. Yeah, you can see a little bit. It's kind of sad. It's like squashed. Not sure about that. I don't want to touch it. You have voltage measuring points. You have LEDs actually. These guys light up in blue and show you that all the rails are up. IR 3595A. Okay. Sadly, 2 phases missing. It would be so cool if this was a 16 phase. Holy fuck, man. Okay, I think it's it's time to get this this thing clean. More paste, more heat transfer. Yes, basically cover the whole chip with thermal paste, I guess. I was not expecting this much. At least it's high quality. Actually, I should take a picture of it, man. I always forget to take pictures. I just have to. You have to have like before and after. So let me take a picture. Glad I remembered. How's that? Okay. Okay. I'm shaking. Okay. Yay, we got a we got some pictures of it. Oh, how do I get you clean, man? Jesus, I don't know how to approach you. And it's actually in very good condition, the thermal paste. It's not so bad. There's just a lot of it. Oh, okay, I'm not able to clean that. I'm just able to clean around the core. I have to use ethanol for this. Hope for the best. Okay, so there's so much paste that this is basically useless already. The Q-tip is dead. Can I get some of it off? Before I move on to the ethanol. Okay, we're gonna get it cleaned properly. Let's grab the ethanol. You check the guide. Okay. The Hynix has negative voltage scaling, okay. How do I get this clean? Why did I close this? Also, this is my surprisingly, out of three, actually no, two, out of two 980 Ti's, this is my first working 980 Ti, which is like kind of insane. I finally get to test Big Maxwell. Could you imagine that? Being so hard to test Maxwell, to finally get some experience with it. I actually can't clean everything off. Holy fuck. I would need acetone, but I didn't get acetone, sadly. There's just so much of it. Okay, for now this will do. Now I have to find a clean spot to get the memory chips. I'm not sure what I'm looking at here. I'll have to zoom in. These Hynix chips are different. They look different. Can I squeeze my thing into there, into that spot? Nice noises. Here comes the VRM. Honestly, looking at these memory chips, they look like Samsung, but they're not, which is interesting. All right. I'm just checking if I got everything and that I didn't damage anything while I was cleaning it. Okay, no damage, perfect. There goes the backplate. Let's go. Backplate goes off because the back of the card is equally insane. Even more than the 780 Ti. Oh, come on. So let me read that. So you can run the MC with Hynix card stable Samsung. Okay, therefore keeping the core from hitting max clocks. Okay, it seems like it applies only on LM2. Okay. The Strix is gonna need a lot of work, so that thing looks very sad. So there's a lot of screws. That doesn't sound good. What doesn't sound good? I have no idea what that word means. Discombobulating. Discombobulating. What the fuck is that? English in chat, please. Why is there nothing interesting? I think that's the backlight. Yes. Oh my. Oh, it has a protective foil, which is black. That's cool. Let me move this. Oh, I can't move it here. Hold on. There we go. Oh my god. Am I ready? Am I ready for the back? Actually, no, they are Samsung. Ma che porco dio, porco dio. Che cazzo, che cazzo. They are Samsung. Yes, they are. Okay, I was just misreading them because I couldn't read any text on them. What did I want to do? Oh, yeah, I wanted to take a picture. They are Samsung. I don't know. The GPU-Z is lying. GPU-Z be lying here. Actually, I don't know how to take this picture. Ooh. Okay. Oh my god, that VRM, man. Boom. And yes, they are Samsung. We're gonna have a close-up of that. But yeah, let's look at the back. Okay, okay. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Oh my god, look at that. I can't take a picture, man. I'm shaking. Okay. These pictures are all gonna be blurry. Wait, what? Say Hynix, I know. Italian 101. Did someone flash a weird BIOS on it? The BIOS should have Hynix, Elpida, and Samsung timings. So I don't see why it has auto detect. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not sure. All the caps look like they were at 250 degrees. I don't know why. But they have that pinkish glow. You can see the power planes. Oh shit, you can see the power planes on the back. So this one goes to the bottom. These 1, 2, 3, 4. The middle one goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the top one goes 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm not even sure what the memory is powered by, because it comes out over here. The last one is probably PCI. Yeah, this is PCI Express. So the last phase, this was the same idea with the 780 Ti. So the last phase is actually PCI Express, which is, what the fuck? Why? I'm guessing this is, no? What is this? Oh, it actually, oh, it selects, if these were populated, so if these guys had pins out of them, you could select if it goes from PCI Express or the power connector. That's really cool. So you can see empty pins here. Here. They are not present, sadly. So I'm guessing one of these is how do you call it? EV bot connector? The SVD or whatever. Ma che porco dio. Same as your 570, really? Oh my god, there's so many people writing me. Why are you writing me? I'm streaming. And this one has the white connectors. It doesn't have the beige connectors. All right, I need a, wait, I'll dust this off a little bit. Ah, actually, does it need, yeah, it needs a little bit of dusting. Hold on. And also, this is not real life. You are dreaming, I am dreaming, and I'm not sure when we're gonna wake up from this dream. It might be forever. This dream might last forever. Hopefully it lasts forever. I'm here like... All right. And we actually get missing capacitors here. I'm not sure if you... No, you can't. But I'm gonna give you a close-up. We're actually missing a couple of capacitors for these two. So yeah, it's actually a 14. There's dust on my mouse pad. Cool. All right, which part do we look at first? We look at the memory first. Okay, I need to give you a close-up. Hold on. It's dead. The 480 doesn't even have filtering at all. Thanks to Zora's repair. Ah, okay. Okay, let's look at the memory. So what the hell is going on here? See? Samsung 513. Yes, it is a Samsung. Oh yeah, Samsung G. Is that good? I'm not sure. You have the same? Okay, you have the same on your dead tricks. Why is it detected as Hynix? I'm not sure. The core looks chipped. Looks actually, yeah, it looks chipped. And it looks like it went through some heat because it's brownish. It is a little brownish. I didn't do a very good job cleaning the paste. But it's hard to clean paste on this. So all the caps are perfect. Let me look at, where do I send you first? First I send you to the controller side. You can see the pinkish tint. I'm not sure where the pinkish tint comes from, because the card certainly the card doesn't look like it's been through a lot of heat, but the pinkish tint suggests otherwise. So this is the power monitoring. I can't, okay. There's two power monitoring chips, so one at the top, one at the bottom. I'm guessing the top is for the 3 8-pins and the bottom is for the PCI Express. These are the LEDs. The other shunts. So this one is PCI Express. This is PCI Express. And you can select it here, like... Yeah, you can select it. You can see the missing capacitors, or actually those are resistors. And this resistor right here, if you can see it, this one, that one just shorts the last two pins, so it sets the controller to 14 phase, or actually 7 phase, not 14. It sets the controller to 7. Let me hold this. I can't hold it. Oh, I'm shaking too much. Hold on. It surely went through some remounts? Really? You think so? It can't. It had the warranty sticker. It couldn't have gone through remounts. It was the original mount. I'm guessing they just didn't have any cores laying around. So I'm gonna have to remember this. Can you write it down? Can you write down IR3595A? I'm gonna have to remember this for later. Oh yeah. See, the last phase is actually PCI Express. Alright, let's move on to the... Look at those fucking chokes. These are the power stages. Oh, this is actually 3555M. They aren't using 3550. Wow, okay. I thought they were 550. I think the 555 are weaker. I think they are the weaker version. The doublers. And then the two missing phases. You can see the pads clearly. The FETs on memory, these are standard, so 1511 and 1514. These are basically used everywhere. The filtering. Oh baby. The memory chips, this is the Pexera. See what I mean? The caps look like they were... Oh no, this one is just covered in thermopaste, okay. Lamau, I should clean that. That PCB though. Oh my god, we move on to the backside. Surprisingly, the backside of the 780 was a bit more interesting. This one not so much, but I guess you get a lot of filtering, and I can't move the card close enough. I should really stop here and read the chat. So, the writing on the metal shim makes me think this could be an engineering sample. Oh, could be, maybe. Toothpick method works for paste. I did toothpick method, didn't I? Oh, it wasn't the toothpick, it was the... Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, the toothpick, the little thing, yeah. Not as shaky this time around. I'm still shaky, man. Very shaky. What did I want to say? Did they put it in an oven? They couldn't have, because the connectors are like they're pure white. Except for, I noticed this though. See this? They're melted on this side. The plastic is melted. See? I'm not sure what's up with that. Not quite sure. I think... No, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, because it had the warranty sticker. I think this could be an engineering sample. The core is too scratched up and the chipped corners show the core did not have a rather did have a rather rough time before it was assembled. Maybe the board was tested and then they put a cooler on it and used it as retail card? There's no like markings on the back side or anything. No. So these are all the input filtering caps. You see what I mean? They're the pinkish, blue pinkish color. It looks as if these were like very hot at some point. Okay, we can move on to the filtering area. I don't know how to move. I can't put the card in. It's too big. I can't put the card in. It's way too big. Oh, this is the pecs. Pretty easy to mod. And then the memory. This is the memory VRM and the memory filtering. Oh, if this is an engineering sample, holy shit. I will sell it to Don't Die for like 2,000 euros. Engineering sample. Hold on. Let me just do a close up of the writing. So this is the writing. I'm not sure if you can. Yes, you can. I'm not sure what that means. 21. I see 21 something or 8 something. And I think there's writing on this side as well. 3, I guess. What the hell is that? There's a piece of junk here. Okay, delete the GPU. Delete it? I can't delete this. Yeah, there's a piece of junk stuck under the core. Oh my god. Compared to the 780 HOF, yeah, I'm excited about this too. So I'm pretty shaky. Hold on, I can make the traditional side shot. Look at all those filtering. Oh my god, that's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. The only thing missing is the 2 phases, man. The 2 freaking phases. And look at the, yeah, as I was saying before, like, look at this cap, this poor cap, man. What the hell happened to you? Lamau. Nice GPU, thank you. Let me fix the thing. There you go. There's the full clean thing. I don't think it's as tall as the 780. Room meltdown, yeah, full room meltdown today. I was procrastinating pressing the go live button for 5 hours at least. I'm not sure why, I just couldn't. Also, there's a lot of input filtering on the memory VRM. Actually, 2 are not populated. But yeah, this is a lot of input filtering for MLCCs. The solder ball on that inductor looks like it was manually soldered. Which inductor? Oh yeah, you mean this one? This one on the top? Yeah. They look manually soldered actually. All of them. All of them look manually soldered. It doesn't look like a factory solder. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I think that's the norm though with these cards. These look like they were handled differently than the others. Oh, I actually didn't zoom you on the controller, the memory controller. Also, if you notice, okay, I think this is the same controller as the 780 Ti, but if you notice here, this guy, this 8-pin, I believe that's the UP6262, and it gives you control over the memory voltage. I believe. That is not fact, but I believe that's the thing. I think this is the driver, is it? No. It can't be. Where's? Come to think of it, I'm not sure. Oh, actually, they're probably integrated. So yeah. And it's the same idea is on the 780 Ti. There's like a 6262 controlling the voltage. It could be bringing more features for other voltages as well. I just didn't bother digging it up. Could have been an ES board. I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. So this is the part. Lamau. Okay, yeah, this is the solder ball you were talking about. This one, yeah. And also, yeah, it was probably hand soldered. Zombify this GPU. I will not touch this GPU. I'm touching it right now, but I'm not gonna touch it. Middle VM, yeah, middle VM. I don't know. I have no idea. It could be. If it is, holy fuck. I would need another one. I would need another one to say for sure. Lamau. Can someone find me another one? Lamau. Okay, hold on. Let me grab let me grab the big boy. The big boy card. These are freaking, I don't know. I have no comment. I have no comment, man. How do we compare them? So let's try to compare them. What's the length? Okay, the 980 is lengthier. It's a little bit longer. Doesn't have the beige connectors. Everyone's talking about the beige connectors. They're like, yeah, but they're not white. It's like, what? They're like fucking connectors. Who fucking cares? Oh my god. So yeah, this is a full 16. Sadly, this is not a full 16, but I guess 14 is enough, man. The tallness. I think that, yeah, the 780 is, I think it's taller, yeah. Hold on. It is, yeah. Oh my god, it is quite a bit taller. I can't actually show you. I don't think I can actually show you this. Hold on, let me grab it. You can see how much taller it is. Yeah. Oh my god. Like a full finger taller. But yeah, in essence, they're very similar. So same memory VRM, basically same vCore except for the two phases. This one is Hynix. This one is Samsung. Surprisingly, this one reads as Hynix in GPU-Z. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on there. We can change or flip them around and look at the backside. So yeah, actually, there's a lot going on here, and there's a lot more MLCCs here. Not as much as here, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 15 polymers, and here's 8. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's the same amount of polymers on the memory. Actually, there's a lot of tags going on. Hold on. Send one to me. I don't want to. These are gonna stay a little bit. I still need to test them. And I still need to properly test this one. I haven't done it. I'm afraid. I'm afraid of the power. With great power comes madness. But overall, they're very similar. And actually, if you look at the boards, you can see the 780 is lighter. It's not as dark. So I guess this one was actually experiencing some heat. You can see the 780 is much lighter. Interestingly, this camera is picking it up. That's amazing. So yeah, 780, 980. This is the big boy. This is the small boy. Send a modern mobile. Whoa, insane PCB. Which matrix cards are interesting? The 980 Ti, it's just called matrix, yeah, but it's a different color. They were going with the orange theme. That's an amazing PCB. That's probably as good as it gets for the matrix card. The other ones, I guess a 780 Ti and 980, the normal one, non-Ti, are the same. They're the same PCB. 580, GTX 580 is very interesting because it has like 8 phases and 8 phases. One on the front and one on the back. That one's interesting. I think that's it. The older ones, so the 9800 GT. That one's interesting, but that one's basically just a wall piece. That's it. You just want to put it on a shelf and have it for display. That's it. The GTX 260 and 275. I think there was a 275 version. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a 260. That one is insanely rare. like you probably won't find that card ever. So that one's a collector's card. Same goes for the 4850 and 4870. So those are ATI cards. ATI 4850 and 4870. Those are very similar to the 260. Those are also extremely rare. And I think that's where my list ends. I guess the 7970 matrix is interesting, but those are very common. The 580 is also very common. It's not very collectible or whatever. I just want to stay here forever. With this. Oh my god. I should mount the water block on it. Anyway, if there are some suggestions for Boffin and his matrix cards, he would probably like to take some additional suggestions or whatever. Actually, looking at the front, the cap situation, it's interesting what they decided to do. Also, the 980 Hall of Fame is very similar to the 1080 and 1080 Ti Hall of Fame in terms of output filtering, and actually the whole VRM. They are very, very similar. The 780 Ti is very unique in that sense. It's the only one that looks like this. No other VRM looks like this. Okay, it's interesting also that they change from CHL to IR. That's also a noteworthy thing. Also, can you check the specification for IR 3550s, 3550M, and 3555M? I wonder what's the difference in spec. I think the 55 is weaker. That's what I want to know. Because this one has the 55, this one has the 50s. And also, yeah, when I have these cards like together, I'm kind of sad that this one is a little bit brownish and this one is pure white. Like it's absolutely pure white, and this one is like brownish. So yeah. Hopefully it still works after I've handled them like this. Also, yeah, this is the memory VR. These guys. IR 5550 and 50 and 60. Okay. Oh no, 55 is 60, so they're both the same. Or is the 50 50 amp? I'm not quite sure. I think the 50 is 60 amp also. 50 is 60 as well. What's the difference? Jesus, man. Okay, this one goes back to the shelf. And I have to take a little break after this. Hold on. Be right back in like 2 minutes. Grab a drink if you want. Alright, I have to make space for this. Look at this contraption. Oh, I'm sorry for the delay. Also, when I was thinking about the Matrix cards, there's also another like surprisingly rare Matrix, and it's the 280X. That one's like surprisingly rare. Even though it's the same thing as the, hold on, I need to turn this around. It's exactly the same thing as the 790. Oh, 7970, not 790. But I guess nobody bought it because there was no improvement. There was just a rebrand, nothing else. Okay, let's mount some cooling on this guy. On the Hynix, aka Samsung 980 Ti. I'm sorry, I'm not, I should check messages. I got like 5 messages when I started streaming. It's like, what? I get no messages all day and then I get messages when I start streaming. Come on. Also, yeah, this is very janky. If you're biting your nails, thinking, "Oh my God, he's gonna drop this," you are very right, my friend. It is very likely I'm gonna drop this. Actually, the card is so long. Look at this. There's space and I can keep it here. It's so long. Out of context madness. It's so long. It's so noticeably shorter or whatever than the 780 Ti that it's much easier to mount these guys, because when I was trying to reach with my finger with the 780 Ti, I couldn't actually reach the top of the card. I was like, oh, oh, oh. It was so tall. Okay, cool. We go and mount the cooler. Okay, I need a thing. Hoping you're not bad. Really hoping you're not so bad. Okay. Oh, I don't have paste here. Where's the paste? Oh, it is here. Okay, sorry. There it is. MX4. Am I gonna be able to mount this? Yes. Hold on. Yes, perfect. Okay. You can see bubbles because I switched from the CPU block to the GPU block. That's why. Let's give it that paste. Okay, again, I overdid it a little bit. You don't need that much paste. But yeah. There we go. Oh, okay. I didn't even. Oh yeah, I couldn't. I couldn't test the switching frequency of this guy. I will check the switching frequency. Is it good? Looks good. Look at it from the side. See that mount? It's perfect. Yes. Yes, it's perfect. Okay, we move on to the benching. There's still a little bit of dust on it, but yeah, whatever. Okay, one last look. Cool. Let's go. Whoop. I need to flip this guy around. Now, do we still see a picture when I turn this thing on? Hold on, let me switch. Bye-bye. Boop! My RAM is fucked. Oh no. You can blame Asus. Call them, your board is shit. Okay, it's power time. Please give me a picture. Yes, we get a picture, nice, okay. Everything went perfect, nice. I need to add cooling to this. Oh, I'm sorry about the flashing. This always happens with the capture card. Can I reset the driver? Come on! The driver is not resetting. Okay, it's reset. I'm sorry. Epilepsy. Alright, let's improve the mount of the block. And you do it like this. You open GPU-Z, you open this guy, you open render test, you show this, and surprisingly, oh my god, 41 degrees? Really? That's the hotspot? So yeah, it started with 41. Let's see. Let me see how this changes. 48, 50, 54. Oh my god, this raises fast. This is what happens when you disable your pump or whatever. Yeah, it goes up very fast. Okay. And this is what happens when you turn it on again. You instantly drop temperature. And I'm surprised to see 15 degrees or not even, like 13 degrees delta. I was not expecting that actually. Yeah, confirmed. Jesus. That's kind of sad. What happened actually? How did it die? Like, are you not reaching the clocks, or are you actually unstable at stock or whatever? Is it spitting out errors everywhere? How does it look like? Can we bench this again? Unstable at all times, or with an overclock? Okay, it clocks, but it's unstable. Fuck, man. Okay. Run it back. Okay, 34 was stable, now it pops errors. Fuck, man. Can't believe 1.8 degrades. Actually, how long has it been sitting at 1.8? Okay, the VRM does not give a fuck. Actually, I'm holding my fingers on it and it's barely getting warm. I don't know. Oh my god. The memory chips aren't getting that hot either. Let me grab my multimeter. I need to see some measurements. First, the switching. Okay, VCore is at 425. Surprisingly, I was expecting like 500. So VCore is 425 kilohertz. Memory is 280. Okay. And yeah, the VRM, actually the score is a little bit higher than before. So we got some efficiency going. And we raise this, put this here, this here, and this. What? No. And put this down here. Look at that! Oh my god, look at the temp! That's so amazing. Looking good. What's below this? Oh, below is power. Power is useful. It's useful right now. It's not actually useful when we push this. So let's save. Oh, I don't have the USB, really? No. Save. Stock. What's and it's 29. Boop. Yes. All right. Now give me the. What's the controller again? 3.5. What's the controller again? I thought I told you to write it down, and you didn't write it down. Lamau. What's the controller? Help me, guys. I only have 50 voltage range. That is unacceptable. Still 50, okay. Oh, 3595, okay. Thank you, you are amazing. Negative, you're an MVP. I'm reading messages here. Oh, Soyo actually. I'm sorry, Soyo. I'm sorry. I should give you props for that. Oh my god, you tagged me. I didn't see. I'm sorry. You're also an MVP, an amazing person. Screenshot. Oh, Boffen found 580 platinum in Japan. Why are you looking for cards in Japan, Boffen? That's hilarious. Okay, where am I at? I'm here. No, wrong button. What? Let me see if this one exists. It exists, okay. Boom. Is a dual loop controller. Okay, let's try. Let's try to find this guy. Let me show you this. Again. I showed you this on the 780. What do you give me? This is the UP696. This looks like the controller. No? No? Okay, let's scroll further. Okay, this is another one. But I think this one looks like the controller. Oh, it has 2 loops. It can control 2 loops. Okay, yeah, obviously. AMD cards. Oh, it is. It is. Yeah, it is. It is 08. Okay. Let me show. Oh no, that's the wrong one. I think this one, yeah. Okay. We go to profile. This one was the last one created, so this one, yeah, this one is the right one. You copy this. You go down. Do this. Do this. Then you can just copy this. Description. So description is 980 Ti Hall of Fame. There you go. And then you go 08H. 08H. And that's it. Oh no, you actually need to change this. Sorry. You need to change the controller to IR3595A. Where's Afterburner? Okay. No. Lemma. And there you go. There's our voltage control. We got it. Okay, perfect. We have like static voltage control. And if I actually, let me set. I need to open GPU-Z and see what happens. And you also get the cool name, the GTX980Ti Hall of Fame GOC Madness. And that's how you can make interesting screenshots for hardware bot. You can include your name, so it's actually like, oh look, I did this. I'm not gonna apply this voltage. I'm gonna apply like 1.1, I guess. Hey, it jumps. This one does not jump. Okay. I think this one is the correct one though. Let me, oh, I can measure it actually. Hold on. Yeah, it's exactly 1.093 or 94, like exactly. Memory is at 1.355 at idle, so yeah. Okay, that's our measurement. Perfect. Voltage control works. I'm not sure. I didn't make measurements before, so I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I could open Heaven, which is not so heavy. Let me see. Okay, so this one still switches randomly. Yeah, this one is not correct. Oh! Okay, we know the answer to that. Can I restart this? We get a red screen of death. That was surprising. I was thinking like 1.1 would be enough. I guess not. I'm sorry, I'm not keeping up with the Discord. It's a little bit too much. Oh, I'm sorry. The flashing lights before my eyes. Deepa is showing me some screenshots. Oh my god. I'm sorry. So let's try again. I think there's rain outside. Hold on. Un momento. Hold on. Okay, no, I was just checking the card. Holy shit, man. I thought there was a leak, but there's not. There is no leak. And still, this is Hynix. Hold on. Let me try and see. Where's memory? Memory? Oh, here it is. Hynix, Elpida, Samsung. See? Samsung. There should be Samsung. I'm not sure why it detects it as Hynix. It also has the 4 gigabit. So this could be a, what? A 12 gig version? I'm not sure. It could be a bug with the GPU-Z. Which version is this? Can I see? Where's the version? Where do you see the version? Am I dumb? I'm probably dumb. But yeah, whatever. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's on the top. Yeah, I'm dumb. Sorry. Okay, let me try. 1.2. There you go. Heaven, bring me the heaven. Hopefully we don't get a red screen of death. Alright, we don't. Perfect. Yay! It's so good. 50? Okay. We see the power go up, power goes up. Okay, so this is no problem because it's actually hitting the CPU. It has too much FPS. Noctua fans worth it? What's the 25? Oh, that's the thickness. Yeah, I think they're worth. What do they cost? What is their cost? Oh, that's the expensive one. Oh my god. Okay. Well, if you desire a very expensive hardware, then certainly. 30 euros basically, yeah. 30 euros. Let me see what happens when I enable the, or actually unleash the card. Let me see what happens when I unleash the card. Okay, I have unleashed the card. So see, power drops, but the actual power goes up. What about the voltage? What happens to voltage? Hold on. .625 on the memory. 1.244 on the core. That was the VRM, not the core itself. .208 on the core, so we get slightly lower than what, 30 millivolts? Yeah. Actually, no, slightly lower than 40. I can't math. I'm sorry. I can't. Somewhere around 30 to 40 millivolts V-droop from VRM to V-core, which is insane. The VRM does not care. I'm touching it all over the place, on the back side, on the front side. It does not give a fuck. It's not even warm. What the hell is this? It's like, come on. The memory isn't as hot as well, so memory is pretty chill. I can hold my fingers on it, so. What else? Frequency? Switching frequency remains the same, so 280 and actually no, wait, I have to check again. Okay, yeah, 420 on the vCore and 280 on the vMem. That's our switching frequency. Why is this so high? The delta is pretty high. And this is actually the first time I'm doing like testing on Maxwell. So this is the first time I see like GPU temp, the normal one, and the hotspot. So this is pretty new to me. Don't laugh. Oh, Jesus. So everything except for the power remains the same if I unleash the card. No voltage difference or switching frequency difference, only the power. What about 1.3? It still works. 400 watts. Can I reset? What does it drop to? Okay, it drops to, I guess this is like around 1.15. We don't need the power limit, so let's go. Let's start the overclocking. Here it goes. I'm gonna start with 50. Cool. Let's go to 60. We're approaching 1500. If we reach 1500, it's gonna be cool. Especially if it's like a poor engineering sample card. Okay, 3 more. Let's try 5. A 1500 core. Let's go. And this is at stock volts as well. What's our power? 350 watts. And this is pretty intense for the transients because it's all over the place. It's not like consistently stable. It's like jumping around. Let's go higher. Let's try. Let's see where we max out at stock. We're going plus 100. What? What? Why did 1.1 volt at stock fail? And this is not failing? Did you check if the BIOS is retail? How do you check that? How do you check that? I mean, this is the BIOS. I don't know. I can check other cards on like screenshots. And this also weirds me out. It's like, what the hell? But yeah, we're doing plus 100 already. This is pretty surprising. Like, this is my first time. TPU. Oh, I guess, yeah, you could check this. You could write it in Google. So 8400410078 and write like HOF or GOC next to it, and it should take you to the BIOS page of Tech Power Up. Or even write BIOS next to it, and it's gonna throw you to like 980 Ti BIOSes. I assume there's gonna be unverified BIOSes of this, but let's continue though. So, where do we top out? Oh, it's still going. Let me run this. 50 degrees, 51. Ayya. Dude, the servers are actually popping off. Holy shit. Why are they popping off? And why is this still going? What are you made of? Does someone in chat have references for 980 Ti? I have no idea what to expect from this. I don't know if this is like okay, if this is terrible still, if it's good, I'm not sure. I think it's good. I want to believe it is, obviously. For 1550, what the hell? I have a stock 980. Actually, oh my god, I didn't show you. I could show you the stock 980 Ti, which is dead. Sadly, the core is dead. But that would actually be, if it wasn't dead, I would get like good reference numbers from it. Like, what? Okay, finally you crash. Finally, it took me a while. Okay, can you reset? Oh no, I'm lagging. I can't do anything. Why do you crash like this? See, this is what the newer revisions or the newer versions of the card fixed. The hard crashing, like I can't move the mouse now. If you get instability on like a 2080 Ti or 3070, 3090, you just get a flash, you return to desktop instantly, Your settings get reset and you get a pop-up for a driver crash, and that's it. You rarely get a hard crash. Like, I still can't move. That's pretty good. Okay, I hope so. And that's at stock volts as well. I guess the voltage went up a little bit. It went to like 1.19. Okay, I think I need to reset. This is not gonna come back. So that was 140. Let's try to raise the voltage by 50 millivolts. 2 gigahertz on LN2. I don't think anytime soon, Deepa. And considering... no, I can't say this because the 780 Ti is the same. 780 Ti also does not get the logo change of this board, where the 560 Ti Hall of Fame actually gets the unique logo with the Galaxy. I wanted to say that it could be an engineering sample because it's not, you know, getting the Galaxy logo, but the 780 Ti is the same. This reads as NVIDIA, it's not Galaxy or Galaxy. Let's try Heaven again. Oh my god. No. Keep clicking stuff. Okay, voltage. Let's try 1.25. What do we get? Oh, that's a big droop. Actually though. Okay, let's try increasing, so let's go to 100. What's the power? 380 watts. 40, I'll go straight to 40. We get no scaling! No, not like this. Can I reset? We get no scaling! Will this run again? Can you run? I'm not sure the BIOS reset. I'm not sure. Can we try just straight up 1.3? We can, okay. What's the temp? 50, okay. Power, 400 watts. Okay, the power goes up insanely fast. This isn't even at high frequency. Okay, 100. What's the power? Okay, I need to wait. 415, okay. And this is a light workload. 20. Oh, we get negative scaling! No! Okay, I'm gonna need cold. I'm gonna need cold if I want to scale with this. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Wow, okay. We need to find a perfect voltage for this, but I guess the stock voltage is insane. Actually. Wow, okay. Such a small difference and it doesn't run. I'll try again with stock volts, and now we're gonna do memory. And I'm expecting it to do 2000. So it's plus 500 here. Let's try. Okay, here it goes. Samsung memory, work with me here. Okay. 450? No, okay, it doesn't. Can you exit? Yes. Okay. Okay, 400 on the memory. I could try more voltage, but I'm not. I'm not gonna try more voltage. So we got our numbers. Let's restart and let's rerun Firestrike. So I'm gonna try 120 and 400 on. Actually, no. I'm gonna try how much memory scales. I'm gonna try core, and then we're gonna try memory 400. Man, this card is gonna be interesting on cold. It's insane how this card made it from China to Europe in this box. Let me show you the box. I'm sorry about the measuring. Oh, yeah. Boop. Okay, cool. Let me show you the box. So, look at this. It came in this. It came in this box. Like, it's all beat up and torn apart. It came in this. And it's working. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's still working. And I'm molesting it with water cooling. Alright. Let's open you up. Actually, now that I think about it, Firestrike. I remember doing Firestrike on my 1070. I repaired a 1070 and I ran Firestrike on it. It was also a very, very dead 1070. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And it ran 2200 actually. 2200 with a memory overclock. Okay, albeit at very much less power than the 980 Ti. But the fact that this scored like 800 points over with an overclock and stock at just under 20,000 is insane. The 980 Ti is actually faster, well, at least this model, the Hall of Fame, is faster than the... No, this is not the right one. Oh, this is the overclocked and without the memory overclock. Okay, so with an overclock, the 1070 isn't faster than... Actually, it's just roughly the same than the 980 Ti. That's so interesting. That's insane. Oh my god, this card is stupid. And I know the custom models of the 980 Ti were just insane. They were like 15 to 20% faster than the reference design, which was so stupid. And you could also overclock them further and increase the performance. Jesus. Why is there no... Wait. Oh, I see. I have to do this. No, that still doesn't work. Okay, I have to do... I could do this. No, that looks terrible. Why is it not? Oh, it's GTX. Okay, GTX. I'm done. Now it will work. Boom. Okay. Hey, you're here. And why are you next to the Phantom? That's terrible. This is Phantom. Yeah. Oh my god. What are we gonna get with an overclock? And I'm surprised we get just negative scaling with voltage. Let's just get this. GPUs is gonna be useful for max temp, for like junction, hotspot, whatever. Max. This is useless, and voltage is also useless. Why does Noctua have so few high RPM fans? Wait, so few? They're industrial fans, man. I mean, they're a specific type, but Yeah, still. Boom. And I forgot to do the power consumption. It topped out at 352, right? 352. And I forgot to look at the reference. I can do that again. Wait, I can do that. But it topped out at 352 before. 369. Nice. 370. Actually, it's not that much. I was expecting more. 376. This card is faster than my daily card. Just so you know. At stock. It also has more memory. It also consumes more power. It's basically everything is more. It's bigger. So 376, right? 376. The Redux, oh yeah, the Redux are very slow. They're not that fast. But they're cool though. They're pretty cheap and they will last forever. My daily fans are the Noctua fans that I got in 2010 or something. Like it's so stupid, man. And they still run, like no problem. .16. Okay, 1.165 was the voltage. 1.165. Oh my god, that's an insane score, man. That's so stupid. Dude, 980 Ti is so stupid. Why is it so stupid? This is amazing. Honestly, I did not expect this, man. Did not. Let me, oh, boom. There's a screenshot, man. Beautiful. I'm crying. I'm actually crying. Boop. And wait. Oh, okay. We need to search it again. GTX. Fire strike. Stock. Water cooling. And we can go... What? 21.138. And this was 1518. 1753. 1.165, actually no, 1165 millivolts, 376 watts. Beautiful, look at that. Boom. Tick. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the mail thing. I had to send this. Here, and we need to go stock, and 300 and what? 362, right? Yeah. Boom. Oh, I got a message. Where did I get a message? I got a beep. A beep. Boom. Bass posted a picture in tech. What picture? Tech. Oh no! No! Oh no, he's disassembling the 3080. This is actually the 3080 Ti. Oh my god. Oh my god, I actually did not expect that. I did not expect him to disassemble it. Why is he disassembling it? That is my question. Okay, we got this screenshot. Let's see if 20 works. So we got to 40, right? We got to 40. Can close this. Boop. Let's see if we scale. Boom. Thermal pads probably. Why are they not good? Oh yeah, I guess high memory temperatures, but I don't think he's gonna fix the temperature problem though. Hopefully he uses the right, yeah, hopefully he uses the right thickness. 374. So he doesn't damage the card, because you can damage the BGA very quickly if you use the wrong thickness. 379, okay. Oh my god, this card is so nice. I'm crying. I'm touching the VRM, it's just cold. It has a fan on it, but it's literally cold. Same goes for the memory. My god, this card, I love it. It's midnight, by the way. Oh my god, I got a cool photo of the back of the PCB with the memory sticks. That's cool. Okay, oh my god, I should be keeping attention to this, because yeah, if it goes away, I need to redo it. Boom. Alright. I think, yeah, that's a screenshot. Okay, cool. Boom. Paint. Save. Did we actually scale? Yes, we did. A little bit. A little bit. So it's 286. Core is at what? 20 megahertz higher? Yeah, 3.8. And same voltage, 9. Cool. Boom. Oh yeah, I can actually show you. Wait. Whoop. I can show you on the phone, I guess. I got a cool picture. Oh my god, you can't actually see because the camera doesn't know what the fuck is going on. But yeah, I got a cool picture. Oh my god, I need to send this. Boom. It looks so good, man. Oh Jesus. With the Intel cooler, which is the most stupidest thing. Okay, I can close this, and this is saved. I can close this. Can we do 30? Actually, this is so much more exciting than the 780 Ti. I was expecting the 780 Ti to be much more exciting, but it wasn't because of its weird behavior. Oh, actually, we don't do 30. Okay. We do 120. Probably gonna lose stability with memory clock, because memory clock also puts a little bit of load on the core. But this card is going to be a lot of work actually to find the sweet spot of voltage, because over voltage did not work well. 400. Let's see what kind of memory scaling we get. Let's see the memory speed. Okay, memory speed is basically the same, so I'm guessing the core is bottlenecked. Noctua or what? Rage. Or Riot. Yeah, Noctua or Riot. Pick of thermal pads posted. Where are they at? Oh. Oh, they're the Get It Extreme. These are pretty good. Hopefully they're the right thickness. But yeah, I believe they are, so. And I don't think it's gonna matter that much though. Actually. I need to open this. Okay. We continue. 120. 400. We don't have any power limit, so if you're just joining, this card is unleashed. No power limit. We can run Furmark at full power. We run it again. Oh, did I see an artifact when it started? I wonder. Come on. 380. Oh my god, yeah, this is much more load on the core. 381. 381. 7. Okay, so 387. It's handling it pretty nicely. It doesn't mind it. Even before I jinx it. So 380. What did I say? Oh, it's 7. Yeah. 387. Let me check the voltage. We're still at 1.16. Memory is at 1.625 voltage. Oh, it looks good. It looks perfect, man. No artifacts, no glitching, nothing. It just... Oh my god! Okay, we got a little bit of scaling out of it. Boom. And the GPU-Z. So there are our screenshots. Actually, the temp wasn't so bad. It has a universal block on it, so yeah, the temp wasn't so bad. Boop. Save. We used MX4 on this guy. Boom. 21. What? 873. Same core, yes. Memory, 950, yeah, 952. Same, and 87. Or was it 89? I'm not sure. I guess 87. Doesn't matter. It's like 2 watts. Who cares? It's just a rough number, so I get rough scores for each card. It gives you an idea how well they perform. But this is a beast card. What the hell? I can't imagine this on cold. Holy fuck. But I'm thinking about overvolting the memory, but I'm not sure what the hell will happen with all the other voltages. Let me see. Let me see what happens when I try to overvolt the memory. Hopefully it doesn't completely glitch out and kill the card. So this is an offset. I hate offset voltage very much. Okay, it reads from the afterburner. Okay. What happens if I apply? Voltage does not change. Wait. No, I will not try it. I will not. Madness will not try it. I do not want to kill this card. Okay, let me see the voltage. Oh, you get an insane reading. That's cool. Oh my god, this software, man. Yeah, you actually get more voltage. Wow. Okay. 20, 40. Yeah, 1.67. Okay. 1.67. Let me see. Let me see what happens to heaven. Heaven? Are you stable at 2000? It doesn't change the main voltage though, so I'm happy. So this is cool. Okay, now we know. Did it restart? No. Okay, I need to completely restart the system. Okay, it shut down one rail, so see, this is why I don't want to use that software. Holy fuck, man. Okay, it killed the VDDR rail. VDDR went off. So yeah, I do not want to use that. Sadly. It works, but I do not want to use it. Holy fuck. Hopefully it reset. Let me check again. Let me check this. If it didn't reset, I need to go to default and restart again. Okay, it reset. It's back to 1.625. Okay, it reset. Let me see afterburner. Okay, cool. So no more using the software. Sadly, this is very unreliable. You don't actually know what the fuck it's doing. So yeah, sadly. But yeah, also don't use this one. This one causes the same issue. So just don't. Basically. Does it run? Heaven. Do you run? Also like how you get MSI voltage control after you unlock the controller. Okay, it's perfect now. Cool. So if you wanna like overvolt memory, you can just like make a volt mod on it or whatever. Even though you could technically wait. You could technically inject values. Wait, let me try. Wait, let me try 400. Tell me it didn't degrade the memory. It didn't. Okay. Thank God. You never know what happens when you like do this shit with software. Like Deepa found out that the BIOS gives you like 1.8 volts on the memory. You never know what the software is gonna do when you mess so hard with it. So we have our profile, right? Oh, this is the okay. So this is the I square C. No, I don't need to look at profile. I need to look at what? Why am I opening this? I need to look at this. So I'm guessing this is the 6262. Let me see. This is register 3. $30H. Okay, no, this is 40. Is the other one? So this is 8. 30. Oh, this is it. This is it. You could actually inject. This is probably the one. So this is memory voltage right here. Probably if I inject 0.2 or 0.4, it will change the voltage. Again, I don't want to try this. It's kind of dangerous. Do I go for it? Am I mad enough to try and mess with this? And I'm guessing like 0.2 is lower and 0.4 is higher. I can't confirm because I've not tried voltage control on 6262 yet. I'm looking to, but I haven't been able to yet. What the hell? Oh, this is just read. Okay. Which one is ASP? Is that the Aces card? I can't quite remember. No, the Aces is 1212. I'm not sure which one this is. So the way you write this is so if I change this to like 430 and 00, check this out. Apply, and I close Afterburner, and I read this. It's gonna throw me 03. See, this is 03. That's how you read registers and the I2C dump and specific registers. So RI4 is I2C bus, I2C bus 4. Then you have 30 is the device, and this is the register. 00 is the register. The second register is 01, 02, 03, 04, and so on. And it ends with 0F. And then you have like 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and so on. And then you get to like F0, F1, F3, F4. This is the registers. So if I want to write something here, I just need to change from RI to WI, I think. I think it's WI. Let me check. Or WR, I'm not sure. It could be WR. Where do I have this? I have this. No. 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 Oh. No. WI. Okay, so it's WI. Okay. WI. Let me read the wait. I'm gonna open GPU-Z. I'll run it. Run. Let me check the voltage. Okay, 1625. I'm not ready for this, but I will try. Here's hoping what? Here's hoping I don't break this stupid thing. I can change this to UP6262. You'll save some money for the fans. Yeah, they're gonna last, so it's no problem. 0, 0. I do not want to run 0. Wait. Oh, so that's 0, 0, and I want to write 0 to 0, 0. I want to write 0, 4? I guess 0, 4. Apply. And I'll put the multimeter on. Hold on. And I will double click, or actually I'm going to press enter on the shortcut. Okay. Here goes. Okay, nothing. Oh, wait, what? What? Didn't I change? Ah? Hold on. I'm confused. What? It reads it. Why do you read it? Hold on. I'm a little bit confused. Oh, I don't have quick access. Fuck. Okay, let's go again. I mean, what? How do I write? I'm so confused. Wait. Huh? I'm still confused. How is this? It should work. But it reads it instead. Did I click apply? I did. Right? 4, 3, 0. Hold on. Maybe because... Oh, I see. I see. Ah, okay. It created another shortcut? Really? It created another shortcut. That's why. I was so like, what the hell is going on? So I need to rename this. Okay, that was on my end, but I didn't expect it to create another shortcut. Okay, let's retry this. We have right on this register. Let's try this again. So 1.626. It does not change anything. Okay, it doesn't change anything. Can I try lower? Properties. 0, 2. No, it doesn't change anything. That's kind of sad. Let me read it again. Let me try and read it. I need to read it like properties. Delete the last one, so this, and RI. Pum. Oh, it does not change. You can't inject it? So I actually didn't inject anything. It just doesn't change. Okay. Now we know. We can't actually inject different values. Sadly. This is a first. Usually you can. Usually you can write it. I'll try again though. Yeah, nothing happens. Nothing happens when you try to write. Oh my god, that's so sad. So how do I get voltage control over you? How do I get voltage over you? Can I do it like this? MV. Actually, I can copy these guys. No, delete the last one. See? Copy and I don't think this will work. I'm not sure. UP 6262 and we're on 30. I wonder if this works. Close. Where's Afterburner? Is it open? Oh. No. Okay, no, we don't get control. What about... No. Okay. You always try. You never know. Okay. We still got vCore, but we don't get the second one. Okay. Boom. What if we just try the other one? X. And delete these guys. Boom, boom. Why is this here? Have no idea how to... Oh no, I can't. Ah, that's sad. I guess do this. Whatever. Boom. Oh, you got nothing. Okay, so you can't get UP up and running. Unless... No, no. Oh, that's kind of sad. So we can't inject and we can't control it. Fuck. I was hoping we could inject it. That would be fucking awesome. So it's IR3959A, right? And device is 30, if I'm not wrong. 18. Oh, 08. 08. 08. Boom. What? Did I fail the 395? Or is it 359? Oh, 3595, not 95. I'm done. Boom. Boom. Yay, we got our voltage back. Nice. Oh man, we can't inject it. I guess there's no way I'll get an idea how to inject it, because these are the two options. One option is try to get control over it, or actually inject, and we can't inject. Oh, that's kind of sad. I guess volt mod it if you really want to push the memory, but I don't really care about that much. I mean, it would actually help, because 980 Ti is starved of memory bandwidth. It would actually help. 4 812 fans cost 115. Yes, I know. Noctua is a big premium. And yeah, Arctic P12s are pretty fine too, actually. They probably won't last 10 years, but they will last a good amount. Like, you can expect 6 years out of them. Also depends on the fan. Not every fan is gonna last that long, so. There are some. But I think the investment in Noctua fans is worth it. So yeah. Surprising how we're talking about like Hall of Fame GOC here, and we're having a fan conversation in the chat. Doesn't get any better. Alright, do we try to find heaven? Do we try to find a sweet spot? Let me see if I can still do 130, 140. I can still do it, okay. So this is a 1.2, right? Correct? Yes, 1.2. What's the stepping? Okay, a little bit of a known undervolt. Okay, undervolt, no go. Oh, come on, recover. Yes, okay. Come on, you can recover, man. Yes, okay. So undervolt, no. A little bit more. Let's try one tick more. 130, 140. What about one tick more? So I'm guessing this is... Okay, one tick more. Nice, nice. Can I get 5 more out? No. KW. Okay, so I guess the stock voltage is just perfect. Unless there's something else trolling me. Unless there's... When I change the voltage, there's something weird going on. We try again. 140. Okay, let's try 2 ticks more. So that's 12. Okay, now it crashes, it's stuck. Oh. Okay, so I'm guessing we're at the absolute optimal voltage at stock. That's insane. Okay. But I think that's it for the 980. We could do different tests. We could also run Furmark for fun. I could try Furmark for a very short time. So far, this is an insane card, man. Like, wow. Wowie. Kinda can't wait for this on cold. What the fuck. But I doubt it's gonna... I guess it could scale with voltage on cold. Memory could scale on cold. And the core as well, yeah. The core is gonna scale. No doubt about that. Um, let's try combustor, whatever. Boom, boom. So we try 100. I'm not gonna change memory, I'm just gonna change core. Boom. Let's grab our sensors. And we try donut. Here we go. I want my PSU to explode. I'm afraid. Hotspot? Oh, it's not that bad. 510. And we reach 50 degrees. 510. I was honestly expecting more. What do you do for cold? Cold weather. Like, actually, cold weather. I use this AIO that I have. It's not an AIO, it's just a compact water cooling system built with a 240 mil rad with a pump and reservoir and a block of your choice. Like it can be a CPU block, it can be a GPU block. You can mount it on anything. And that's what I use for cold. When it gets to like -5, -10, I put it on the window and I just run it. And I do that because you get very cool consistency. So your temperature is gonna stay roughly the same through the whole benchmark. So not the benchmark, the session. It's always gonna stay around like, let's say 0.0 -4 or -5. So you get very good consistency. It's not like you're adding LN2 to the pot and like overshooting or undershooting the temperature, like the sweet spot of your temperature. So yeah, that's what I use. I know, very caveman approach to the cold overclocking, but yeah, that's what works for me. That's basically how I need to redo this. I have to redo this. I have a 680 Lightning that did how far? It did almost 1600 on cold. So this is the see. Actually, this wasn't even that cold. It was 2 degrees. So this wasn't even that cold. This was at over 1.4 volts. But yeah, I did almost 1600. Winter benching, yes, exactly. So I gotta get buff, you know, I gotta get those muscle rolling for the cold. And I also want to break 1100 on this. Like, I came so close. It was so close. But I couldn't. I actually couldn't. I was very limited by temperature. And also, yeah, this was a crazy overclock that night. Yeah, basically all of the scores I did here are on cold weather, mostly. Even the Kingpin was on cold weather. But the Kingpin did not do that well. The core is pretty sad. This is Fire Strike, Fire Strike. Oh, the score isn't even that different. So Kepler scored almost 1100. This is 1560. or 600. And yeah, I also have to redo this because my measurements were way off, because my ground pin was actually skewing my measurements by like 100 to 150 millivolts. So this could as well be like 1.3 volts because my measurements were so skewed. So yeah, I did not know. I was like, okay, this is the measurement. I will take it. And then I found out that my ground pin was terrible. So yeah, software says we're at 1.3. So I'm gonna trust software on this. And I could actually take this to higher voltages. It could take it. But so far, oh my god, this 980 Ti, first working 980 Ti, let's get a clap. Oh my god, and it's an insane one as well. Oh, that's cool. Madness, you should move to Karasjok? Karasjok? I'm gonna go with Karasjok. In Norway. Yes, Norway is very cold. Finland also. I was gonna drag some hardware up to uni to have some winter benching. It hits minus 40. Okay. I'm not sure what kind of coolant would you use for that. You would need a lot of ethanol in your water to keep it from not freezing. I guess antifreeze, but antifreeze, does it reach minus 40? I'm not quite sure. I think antifreeze is like minus 15 or something. Online classes were a nice consolation though. Oh, yeah, online classes were actually like pretty chill. You could eat your stuff, you could go to your bathroom, you could, you know, you were at home. So that was nice. Feels like home. What was the delta temperature? So delta temperature between, it was over 20 degrees. No, this is not 20 degrees. This is 10, 13 degrees only. Okay, delta is good. Karasjok is right next to the border of Finland. Oh, Karajok. I don't know how do you spell it. Is it more close to Karasjok or Karasjok? Or am I completely messing it up? Second, Karasjok. Karasjok, I guess. That would be a good pronunciation. Should be able to get away with a 6040 PG water. Oh yeah, but that kind of ruins your the heat transfer. Ethanol really kills heat transfer, because like one time I was benching on cold and I was missing a little bit of coolant inside the reservoir. It was literally on the bottom, and I didn't have any distilled water, so I added a little bit of ethanol instead, and I saw like I was at 7 degrees, right? I was at 7 degrees load, and when I added the ethanol, it jumped up to like 13 degrees for a moment, like 13 degrees, and then it kind of slowly went down to 11, but it never came down to 7 again. So I guess it sucked up all the warm ethanol, and yeah, the heat transfer went to shit. Daily mean temperature there during January is minus 15. Minimum is almost 40. Okay. I would not want to live there, actually. That is a little bit too cold for me. I would probably not open the window ever. I would not even think about opening the window, as a matter of fact. I would probably put the system outside and pull the cables inside, close the door, make a hole in the door for the cables to go through, and I would happily bench in the warmness of my space with the system outside. That's how I'd bench that. Oh, Jesus. Is there anything else we can do? I don't like to bench, how do you call it? Time Spy. And I don't like to bench Firestrike Extreme, but I should. I should do it. So let's do it. I guess we have nothing better to do. So 120 and 400. Let's try. We got nothing else. GPU Pi, get me away from that benchmark. That is not called a benchmark. Like, what the hell is GPU Pi? I want to see some big power consumption numbers, not some, like, desktop usage. 2D usage, actually. Reset. Boom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I offended you with that, but GPU Pi is, like, kind of boring. I guess if you really like pushing unstable 3D GPU clocks for 2D benchmarks, then sure. But yeah, 391. That's the highest I've been at. So Firestrike Extreme loads it up a little bit more. Is it gonna spike again? Come on, spike again. 300 and... No, it's not gonna spike again. So 391, if I remember correctly. That's pretty fair. 391. And after this, I think I disassembled the GPU and put it on the shelf, the Hall of Fame shelf. Why does this look like it's lagging? I guess it's just the FPS, but honestly it looks like it's lagging. Also, this is without any driver modifications. I just loaded up the drivers and that's it. So I'm not trying to break any records here. As if I would be able to break any records. Like, the 980 Ti was probably the most competitive GPU in the extreme overclocking scene, apart from the 780 Ti. Okay. Ooh, wait. No, I'm delusional. Sorry. It looks good. But I'm not used to time spy scores. Where you at? Ooh. There we go. Poof. Where you at? I always keep searching for my mouse. Firestrike. Firestrike Extreme. E10, and this is actually a pretty reliable clock. Surprisingly, it passed both benchmarks, and I'm not gonna min-max the card right now because it's pointless. Oh, I forgot the max frequency. No, I just had max. Okay, it's the same. It's the same. Same voltage and 91. I think it was 91. When I became famous, I think I'm already famous. I'm sorry. Firestrike? Oh no, this was Firestrike, not Time Spy. Oh my god. That's why I thought I kept thinking this was Time Spy. But it was Firestrike. That was why I was so impressed, because 10,000 Time Spy is like 1080 Ti score, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, I was like, oh my god, look at this. In the end, I just found out that I'm stupid. And I'm just dumb. 339, 341. This is not that stressful. The second test usually gets the highest power consumption numbers. But surprisingly, I was expecting the 980 Ti to push more power. Like Maxwell, what the fuck? It's actually super efficient. 347, 48. Yeah, the highest was 348. Yeah, okay. Okay, my mind is still working as far as scores go. I just can't keep track of what the fuck is going on. I was just like, yeah, this is Time Spy, what the? Her, there, basically. Okay, 364, 65. Okay, so this one is a little bit more intensive. 68, 69. Nice. 73, 74. Okay, that was a lag, I think. Lag spike. 73, 75. This is where it usually maxes out. Apart from the end. Usually at the end it also like maxes out, but that's usually because the card is also warm. The core is getting warm and that pushes a little bit more watts through. Also the power supply gets warm a little bit, so that loses a little bit of efficiency. So 375 was the highest. It's still going though. It's still going. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Finish, 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 finish. But the power went down though. So I don't think this is working efficiently. Oh my god, I can't believe this passed. But I don't think this was I don't think this is reliable. It looks like it is though. What did the yeah, the power dropped. The power dropped when it started glitching out. Wonder what that was all about. That was memory. I guess it's temperature. Where's the freaking score went all the way here? Okay, it's still glitching out, so I need to shorten this some more. Okay, it makes the graph smaller. There. I'm sorry, GPU. I'm sorry, I'm torturing you. Don't crash on me. The screenshot's gonna be all messed up, I guess. Oh no, it's cool. Boop. Okay, it flashed again. Ooh, come on. Okay, I should really restart this. Hopefully it doesn't... no, not print. Save. This is Time Spy. Time Spy. 741. Same everything and 75. Cool. Alright, let's restart this and hope it comes back. Your highest Time Spy score is... How did you manage 14,000? How did you manage that high? Is that in SLI? No, it can't be SLI. SLI would be better. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. You're talking about, yeah, Hall of Fame. Jesus, that's an insane gap. Can you imagine? Okay, is it working? Are you working? Please work. Please don't crash on me. I'm always afraid that this is somehow gonna die because it's a 980 Ti, you know? It's a 980 Ti that just self-combust at random. I have two of them and both are core dead. Very core dead. And I don't want this dead. Okay, you haven't benchmarked it after your work room. Okay. I freaking like this. I like this so much. It's so stupid. I don't know. We should actually disassemble it now. I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think there's anything else that we can bench. I guess boom. I guess these numbers would be useful, but yeah, it's whatever. It doesn't scale. Surprisingly, it doesn't scale. Like if I go... Yeah, look, it just completely stays the same. I'm not sure what that's all about. But yeah, I guess we could do high FPS Crisis. Oh, I know. We need to test the squealing. How does this card squeal? Show me your noises. The sound of your ancestors. Where you at? Yes, it's this one. No! Oh my god, this glitch. I hate this glitch. Alt F4? Yes, nice. The glitch. The glitch returns. But show me the squeals. Oh, it's not that bad, actually. It's not that bad. It's roughly... It's a little bit louder than the 780 Ti. But actually, no, arguably not. They're pretty much the same. They don't squeal. So that's interesting. Like, why do some cards squeal so much and these guys don't? Because like the 780, the 570 Extreme from Zotac, that shit squeals like fuck. Like you couldn't stay in the same room with it. This one's barely noticeable, which is interesting. Okay, we heard it squeal. Barely loads the GPU. Anything else? Do you request anything else? If you don't, I'm just gonna disassemble it. Again. On camera. So you can see the jizz again. I guess not. Yeah. Let me try and make another picture of this. Hold on. Ow! I put my finger directly into the fan. Let me try another picture. Hold on. I'm wasting your time. I'm sorry. It's 1 a.m. Holy fuck. Why? How does time go by so fast? I mentioned it was midnight. It feels like 15 minutes ago. And now it's 1 a.m. Holy fuck, man. Oh! I'm falling. Actually, I think I need to close. Oh. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, that's so good. That's cool. Oh my god, it looks so good. Help me. Help me, I'm dying. Why does this look so good? You're looking at 3D Mark scores and there is an R7 5800H. You're confused. How? That's an iGPU, isn't it? Isn't it an APU? I don't own one. Oh, your scores. You're looking at you're looking at your scores. Okay. I don't know. You could have benched it on someone's laptop, I guess. Oh my god, why does this look so good? I'm crying. The craziest part. Oh my god, the craziest part. Wait, I need to take another picture. Hold on. No, I can't. Oh my god, I can't take a picture of the LEDs. Oh, I wish I can show you actually. I can show you the bench. Hold on. People are leaving. There's only 4 people left here. But yeah, you're gonna see the best part actually. You can be you can be amazed at my bench. Hello. Um, I'm gonna use autofocus, I guess, for this. Why do you mess up the focus? Hello? Okay, I guess I'm not gonna use autofocus because it's done. Okay, I hope I can take you around here so you can actually see. That is the bench. And if I can go around, that is the other side. And that is how I bench, basically. Okay, time to close it, I guess. Boom. You don't know who you ran it for. Oh, I forgot 3D Mark 11. I need 3D Mark 11 actually. You are so fucking confused. Later. Benchmark tests. The CPU is gonna be low though. I have it at 4.2. Memory is at... Oh, I'm using the safe profile. Okay, I guess that's fine. The safe profile is fine. I can use the normal BIOS for this. So it's on normal BIOS, it's stock. So max, 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 max. So you get a rough idea what the card is doing. Cool, perfect. We can do TDP as well, like max. Boom. Hopefully we don't max out the CPU. There's a high chance we max out the CPU because this GPU is so fast and the benchmark is so old. And it's just a 6700K. Okay, we're not maxing out the CPU, I think. We're not. Okay, we're not. Perfect. So this is stock. Who the fuck I know that has an Acer laptop? I don't know. Maybe someone logged into your account by mistake and benched. I can measure the VRM temp. VRM is sitting at 50 degrees. It doesn't have a fan on it right now. So yeah, no fan, 50 degrees. This card is so stupid, man. It's so dumb. And I didn't even look at power consumption. My dumbass did not look at power consumption again. Oh my god. I got used to 11900, actually 11700K running the CPU test, and it was so fast. It was like 67 FPS. And looking at this on the 6700K, this was stupidly slow. Like, it was like slow motion compared to the 11700K. But yeah, this is my bench, so I have to use my bench. So I'm gonna be able to compare results between each other. Otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't be able to. I'd be like, oh my god, I had an 11700K. Wow, I don't have it anymore. What to do? How do I put this? We put it like this. Sync. Sync. Yeah, that looks good. Up, up, up. So 50 degrees on max. Look at that! Oh my god, what a lovely screenshot. You're perfect. Boom. Save. Oh, I pulled out my stupid thing. Let's do that again. What? It doesn't... Okay. GOC. (3D Mark 11). P. Do I just do GPU? 26485. 26485. Stock. Stock. And I think I can actually overclock it without hitting the power limit. Yeah, I can. Oh my god, I can overclock it without hitting the power limit. Let's go. Nice. See, this power limit is so stupid. Actually, I have to think about it. It could hit the limit. We'll see. We can test this. We can test this. Does it hit the limit? So we're doing 120 and 400 with no voltage. Oh, we can actually do this. We won't hit the limit. Cool. Boop. Reset and do the benchmark. Okay, now I have to look at the power. And the first test is the most intensive. So 395, 97, 98. Okay, so these are the highest numbers we've seen. 99, 400, 400, 41, 2. Man, I love 3D Mark 11. 402. This is the best 3D benchmark to ever exist. It loads the GPU like crazy. And it scales with CPU cores, with memory clock, it scales with any type of GPU overclock. It's insane. It goes with SLI, 3-way SLI, 4-way SLI, custom SLI, so like different SLI, crossfire, like it goes with everything. And yeah, no fan on the VRM. No fan on the VRM. No problem. No! I hate this. Wait, did it finish? No, it probably crashed. What's the... No, it didn't. The frequency is still 1538. Ah, no, it crashes. Okay, it crashes. Why do you crash? Oh, you hit power limit. Why do you... Okay, you actually hit power limit. That's interesting. Even though it doesn't... It hits some kind of power limit. I'm not sure what. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what. I would need to look at the BIOS. Because this says like 450 watts. So this should actually allow it to go higher, but I'm not sure why. Okay, I put a fan on it. And let's run it again on unleashed mode. Oh, where's the fan? Okay. Run it back. Run it back. Also, that was a soft crash. It wasn't a hard crash. Let's reset. The memory is actually giving it a little bit of trouble. So I could be running hot on the memory. Let's run it again. Let's see what kind of power consumption we get now, since it was, I guess, reaching the power limit. 399, 401, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 408. Okay, let me write that down. I'm stupid enough to forget. Oh my god. I could wash this card. You know why I could wash this card? Because it doesn't have any stickers on it. The 780 Ti Hall of Fame has a sticker on it, on the PCB, and I don't want to ruin that sticker, I don't want to touch that sticker, I don't want to put that sticker underwater, because it will ruin it. And stickers means a lot. But yeah, it's not that dirty, so I wouldn't even need to wash the card, because it's super clean. The 980, on the other hand, could actually need a little bit of a wash, you know? It's clean, the PCB is clean, but yeah, I think a little bit of dirt would go off of it. Bring that PCB shine back. I'm wondering about uploading the pics. The pics are amazing. Okay, yeah, oh, I remembered. I was trying to tell a story earlier. So about about the story, uh, I noticed this card, like the existence of this card. I noticed it. Oops, I pressed enter. Okay, so that's the power consumption. I'm not sure when I noticed the existence of this card, like properly notice it. Okay, this crashed. Don't tell me this crashed. It actually crashed. No, it didn't. I think it was the end of 2018 or like the very early start of 2019. That's when I properly noticed the existence of this card, like what it is, how it looks like. I had a hard time finding like proper PCB pics of this. I actually found a PCB pic, like a very bad one, on Overclocking channel on Discord. I went through the logs, like I actually went through the logs, and I instantly noticed this PCB, and I was, oh my god, look at this! It's a 980 Ti Hall of Fame GOC. You know? But I actually just couldn't find any good pics of the PCB, which was very annoying. And ever since that time, I was like, oh man, I would love to, you know, hold this card, own this card. And I knew my chances, you know, you kind of know that your chances are basically zero for owning such a card or a product in general. But it was constantly on my mind, and as well as the 780 Ti Hall of Fame V2. But I had very good pictures of that because they're on Flickr. On Flickr, there's an overclocker who posted like very high quality pictures of the 780 Ti Hall of Fame V2. So I didn't actually need it for the PCB pictures. I just really wanted it for the super unique, extreme 16 phase design. That's basically why I was looking at it. And I just can't believe I got both cards in the same fucking week. Oh my god. I just can't express my excitement. So this was a 1538. I think it's 953, right? 2? Okay. 2. No, why am I writing this here? I should not write this here. I'm dumb. I'm losing it again. 298,764. For 8. What is GOC? Galax OC event. I think. I think it stands for Galax or Galaxy OC event. Overclocking or whatever. MSI has the MOA, which stands for MSI Overclocking Arena. So MOA. Oh no, it's not MSI. It's Monster Overclocking Arena. It's Monster, not MSI. My bad on that one. Almost told lies. But that's actually a very good increase in performance. That's like 10%. 10%? What is this? Really? Can I copy you? No, not open you. Okay, I'm just gonna calculate. Fuck you. So it's 26485. Actually, okay, yeah, I can. Okay. 28764. It is. If I go the other way around, 764 divided by 26485. Oh, it's 8%, 8.5. That's insane. What the fuck? Without any voltage or anything. Oh my god. Okay. What's the minimum? Oh, 12. Okay, perfect. I think that's it though. Oh my god, this picture is so good. Oh, why is it so good? It turned out so good, man. I actually don't know what to do with myself after this. Honestly, it's something I never thought that would actually happen. I didn't think this would be real life, but it is. Let me bring it back into the FOV of the camera. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit hard. Okay, that was the switch, which is an annoying bastard. Because it always falls off when you pull the card out. Oh, there you go. I'm sorry, you can't see anything yet. You will in a moment. Hello. I need to, properties. Perfect. I can turn this. I will go sleep. Okay, yeah, it's very late. So, thanks for joining in into this probably first time on Twitch. I have no words, man. I honestly, I ran out of words. I can't. This is just surreal. I don't know how to express anything. Oh. It's hard to emphasize how rare these cards are. It's kind of stupid. I should really put this somewhere else, not on the mousepad. Here, I will put it under the camera. Oh. I will look for a BIOS of this card. Oh my god, I forgot to save the BIOS. That's one thing I forgot. I could have saved the BIOS, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's not like it's going anywhere. Okay, so the block was pretty well mounted. Can I take it off? Okay, the mount was pretty good, except for the top. I guess the top was a little bit lacking. The bottom was great. I guess since I took it off like this, it could have made the top look worse than it actually was. Let's move the cooler away. What? Okay, I have no Q-tips, so I'm gonna go get some Q-tips. Wait, hold on a moment. Alrighty, I got some ethanol as well. Let me rub this thing off. Hopefully one Q-tip is enough. Shit. I always hate it when I slip. Makes a bigger mess. And also it's so quiet, it's so nice, I love quiet. You can hear the outside, probably. Also, I'm not doing a very good job cleaning this. Okay, I can continue with the ethanol. I think the other one was better. So I bought a different kind of ethanol, which is more of a degreaser. It removes grease, basically. This one's just pure ethanol. This is like 95% or something. And it's not clean, it's not drinkable. I actually don't really want to go between the caps that much. I don't want to damage it. So yeah, it will stay like this. Sadly, until I do it really properly, but I'm not gonna do it on stream. We can remove the standoffs. Oop, they're pretty tight. I could really wash this card. I'm thinking about it. And there it is, again. First time on Twitch, probably. Pretty sure. People say it's an engineering sample. I want to believe them. Let me give you like a side shot. A beautiful side shot. That cap is very tall. What the fuck is that cap? Oh no, that's not a cap. I'm dumb. That's a diode. It should be a diode, I think. Yes, it is. It is a diode. I'm guessing that's 5 volts. This rail right here. Also, it's Samsung memory, surprisingly, which is weird because GPU-Z says it's Hynix, but it is clearly Samsung. That's the weirdest part of this card. I can give you like a side shot of the VRM. Holy moly. Look at this. So if you look at the top and the bottom, you get caps on both sides stacked. I guess if I could show you like this. Yeah, it's so cool. So cool to look at. And another side shot of the core. Insane. Insane. That's it basically. That's it for the stream. I can't believe this is real life. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I guess I'll just put it on the shelf and enjoy. I don't know. Because I think this completes, for now, not for always, for now it completes my idea of collecting the cards. So I have uh, no kind of goal, what card is next, you know? Even the big ones, like the Ares cards, the Mars, the Matrix, uh, even more Hall of Fame cards. This is not the only one, obviously. The 780 isn't the only one, obviously, as well. Uh, or even like Kingpins or whatever. But I do not have like the insane desire to, like, if I see this on eBay, I'm gonna instantly, like, I'm gonna grab it. I need it, you know? For this and for the 780 Ti, I was determined to get them. But I don't have that for any other card anymore. So it's like, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty, like, content, and I feel like it's done. I feel like this is the only piece, and I was properly waiting for it. I was waiting for it for so long, but it's finally here, and it's amazing. It's oh my god. So I guess looking forward to the next one that's gonna grab my attention. The only one that would actually just grab my attention would be, interestingly enough, would be a Fermi card, and it would be a 560 Ti from Zotac, the Extreme, or is it Gamer? I'm not sure. I think it's the Extreme OC Plus, and it has smart power stages. I think it's an 8-phase plus 3 for the memory. I just want it because it's so unique. It has an OC board on the back, like here. It has an OC board. You can connect it via USB, and you can use their utility to, like, change voltage, change switching frequency. You can monitor the power delivery, the power going through. It's a pretty unique feature. It's not like it's gonna be a difference maker in highest possible core overclock or whatever. It's just a unique, neat feature that's on the card, and it's a smart power stage 560 Ti, which are very rare. Like, apart from this one, I know the 560 Ti Hall of Fame that has very similar power stages than this. It has the IR3 550s, and I actually have the card. Hold on. So here is the 560 Ti Hall of Fame. It has the cooler on it, so I can't actually show you the VRM. But yeah, it has smart power stages, very similar to this. And smart power stages back in 2010, 2011 weren't that common. Like, they were just starting to come out. You saw manufacturers using direct FETs mostly on high-end products. And I need to wipe this because it's all dusty. It's been sitting on the shelf for a while, so it's a little bit dusty. Hopefully I don't scratch it, because this scratches super easily. I try to take care of my stuff really well, especially this kind of stuff. Like, you're not gonna get another one of these, especially in this condition. So I really try to keep them in top shape without any scratches or anything. So this is the 560 Ti. Very shiny, chrome finish. PCB, white PCB, just like the rest of the Hall of Fame cards. And the other one that has smart power stages is the Zotac one. And this one is a 6-phase, the Zotac is an 8-phase. With a high-end controller. I'm not sure which one. I think it's the CHL 8228, I believe. Don't take my word for it. I think it's that one though. But yeah. So I have 3 Hall of Fame cards now. And surprisingly, one of the rarest ones. The only like really, really rare one is the 480, the GTX 480. And there's a Russian guy trying to sell it for over a year now, I think. I think he's been selling it for like an insanely long amount of time. And he hasn't been able to sell it because he's trying to sell it for like an insane amount of money. So nobody's buying it. But that's the another like very, very unique, insanely rare Hall of Fame card. And there's hold on, let me put this back on the shelf. The Shelf of Fame, I guess you could call it. There we go. So there was a... I don't think there's anyone listening, so I'm just gonna keep rambling. And there's a thermal pad still stuck on the power stage, but I guess that's okay. It doesn't matter. There are 2 versions of this. So it's this one with the 2 missing power stages. I guess they ran out of power stages, so they were like, oh my god, we're running out of power stages, what do we do? Oh, let's just cripple our 980 Ti and use 2 less power stages. I'm not sure why this was a thing, why they killed 2 power stages on it, but the LN2 edition, this is not the LN2, this is the GOC. The LN2 edition had the additional 2 power stages here, so it was a full 16 phase, full 16 power stage. Everything else was the same. Everything else was the same except for the cooler. The cooler was not the 2-slot cooler, it was their original like 3-slot, the usual Galax cooler, Hall of Fame. So that was nothing special, and it didn't come with a backplate. So this one comes with a backplate, has a full cover backplate. The LN2 version did not have one. And there was the first 980 Ti was their like Hall of Fame normal one. Hall of Fame 8-phase, I think it's 2 memory power stages. I think it's 2. So like 8 plus 2. It's basically, you could argue it's a reference 980 Ti. Because it has the same amount of power stages on it. The reference has 8 power stages. Arguably they're different kind, but it's the same amount. And those did not perform very well, actually. Some of them died because of the power delivery. Then they came out with the limited edition LN2. And the limited edition actually had a backplate. It was a lot longer than this. It was like this long, and it was shorter. So it was like this tall, and it was very long. And it had 16 power stages, but they weren't in a line. They were like 8 power stages here and 8 power stages here. So they were in a how do you call it, front and back, right? Or front and back. That card is extremely rare. I've only seen 1 auction for it. Actually, I don't think it was an auction even. I think it was... Actually, no, I saw 2. One was in Europe. The other one was somewhere in Asia. I think it was Japan. But it was a long time ago. Those are extremely rare, and the really interesting part is the people who ordered it could actually tell the manufacturer, so Galax, to put their name on the backplate. So they etched a name on your backplate. Whatever you wanted to call it, that's what they etched into it. And that card is extremely rare. And it has the 8 power connectors here on the side, so they go out the card here, not on the top. And then they came out with these two, so you can say Galax or KFA2 for Europe had 4 different Hall of Fame 980 Ti's. That's just stupid. That's just insane. And the 780 Ti actually had 2, I think. I think the first one was your regular 8-phase, and then the second one was the LN2, like the big one, I believe. So yeah, the 980 Ti had the most Hall of Fame cards ever made, or like different models of the Hall of Fame. But yeah, I will not get enough of this card for a while. I only saw pictures of this online, and at that, very bad online pictures. They weren't great at all. I'm just gonna keep staring at it. Also, I'm checking. Oh, there's no label on the switch. But I think the switch is for OCP, for the VRM, but I doubt you're gonna hit OCP on this VRM. And temperature protection. That's what the official, how do you call it? Not guide, but I guess I could call it like the official guide says this is the OCP and temperature protection. So I see they moved these caps a little bit up to make space, to make space for the holes. You can see that. They moved it a little bit up. That's kind of funny. I would really wash this card. But I'm afraid. I don't know why I'm afraid to wash it. Because usually washing it actually helps it a little bit. But I'm afraid. I've washed countless cards, even motherboards. And most of the time it actually helped. Sometimes it even revived the motherboard or the GPU. If you do it correctly, you can be successful. It's just so insanely beautiful. The best part is it had a backplate, so you don't have to worry about any components being flicked off or whatever. So actually looking at it, it's pointless to look for missing components because there are not gonna be any. It was protected. You don't have to worry about it. It's just, oh, it's so insane. I'm sorry, I'm nerding out here. But yeah, I think I will toothpick this thermal paste out. It's gonna take a while. I'm not gonna do it on stream. I'm just gonna do it here. But yeah, thanks for staying around. If anyone's still here, I see 2 viewers. I guess that's only 1 though. I'm not even sure if you're here. But if you tuned in, oh my god, you're witnessing insane stuff. First time on Twitch. But yeah, I'm gonna call it here. I've been live for like 4 hours, so I've basically done all the testing on this. It's insane. It's so stupid. Oh god. But yeah. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you on the next one, which I'm not even sure what the next one is gonna be, honestly, and when it's gonna be, because yeah, I actually, that could take a little bit of a time, a couple of months, because I know I will be probably live next week with something so stupid that you should 100% you should follow for that. I totally forgot what's coming next week. Holy fuck. So yeah, next week is gonna be stupid. It's insane. If the stuff comes, I'm expecting it to come. So yeah, I'm gonna be live pretty soon with some insane, incredible stuff. For some, even better than this. But for me, nothing is better than this. So yeah, thanks for joining. Have a good rest of the evening or whatever. I don't know how I don't know how to say goodbye, especially with this in front of me. So I guess I'm gonna just stop streaming. Okay. Bye bye. Have a good one.